Hi there Poke fans, I am your humblest Charizard fan and you're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. Today we continue to try and defeat this gym. Granted we only have 2 Pokemon that we can use, but luckily this is only the second gym. And we are being challenged by this hiker over here. I don't know if this hiker is actually a gym trainer or if he just got lost in this gym and decided to explore this route over here, this climbing area. But so far things look quite well for us. Technically we should have quite an advantage against this gym because we are fighting types. That doesn't necessarily mean anything, especially since we're only on our second evolution. Or let me say our first evolution out of a 2-stage evolution. And we got paralyzed. Bloody thing paralyzes us. I don't even have a proper fighting type attack. Now normally that isn't really a problem because Quilladin is a grass type, so he does have grass type attacks. But it would have been nice if he had fighting type attacks already. And he wants to learn Needle Arm. Should I do that? Okay, how much does Needle Arm do? 60. And Vine Whip? 45. Yeah, I think I should do Needle Arm. I mean, how often would I get the opportunity to use Needle Arm? I know Cacturn has Needle Arm as one of his primary attacks, but I've only ever used Cacturn in one of my private games, not specializing in anything specifically. It's quite a good attack, if you don't get paralyzed, that is. I wonder if I have a paralyzed heal. Yes, I do, at least one. So that ought to sort this out. I mean, I am mixing my languages like the kids do these days, but it doesn't help the international community all that much. And as you saw over there, Needle Arm did quite well against Onyx. Took him out in a single attack. Now the only way I'm going to switch out Needle Arm is when I get something stronger than Needle Arm, because I think that is a very cool attack. Okay, so now one of my HM mules learns another attack. I've been wondering about this since I started using HM mules. Is it actually worth allowing them to get their level up moves, or should I just let them keep their default moves since I'm using them as HM mules in any case, and just give them the HMs that I need them to use? But in this case, for instance, this Sword, whatever his name is, I can't remember his name. Basically all he's good for is to cut. So I may as well allow him to gain his level up moves. It's not like I'm planning to use him at all. Anyway, let's do our berry thing and give our Pokemon all of their necessary hold items and heal up as much as we possibly can before we take on the gym leader over here. Huh. Okay, so now we're taking on the gym leader. He is going to be quite difficult because he has both the fossils that you can get in this game. The Ice Rock and the Rock Dragon fossils. Grant is his name. Amora. Luckily it's not the... Well, I think it's not the fully evolved version. I think it's just the pre-evolved version, but that doesn't mean anything. Let's see if Needle Arm at least does enough damage. Yes, it does. It takes him out in a single attack. And it's because of his rock weakness, not because of his ice weakness, because ice is not really weak against grass. It resists it quite well. Now, Dragon resists grass very well. So I'm not surprised that I didn't take out Tyrant in a single attack. And he gets a critical hit against us, which I am not happy about. Our Orange Berry does bring us back a little bit, but we are going to need 3 attacks. Hopefully Tyrant doesn't take us out now. And he doesn't, but our speed still falls. What am I going to do? Okay, so I'm going to use a super potion and make my speed fall even more. Which means... he was doing the same thing. I was thinking that he would get 2 attacks against us, but he also healed up, so we both healed up. He goes for a bite. At least bite doesn't do all that much. Or not as much as the rock slide did. But the bite does have the opportunity to lower our defenses. We get a critical hit and Tyrant goes out in 2 attacks. Now why didn't that happen the first time? So we have defeated Grant over here. And I'm quite happy about that. And we get the Cliff Badge. Not the most, what do you call it, imaginative badge, but it is it has a 3D design, so I can live with it. Demi has a lot to say. I wonder what TM he's going to give us, if any. He probably already gave it to us and I wasn't paying attention. Okay, let's just slide down this little path over here. I was wondering where my shortcut was. Okay, so we have defeated this gym. Now it's time for some more exploring. And we found an 8 of X Defend. Might come in handy. Probably not going to, but who knows, the possibilities are endless. I did not intend to go into this building, it just sucked me in when I went past. Have any of you ever experienced that? Was that an item over there? Now there is an item, but it's not one I can get immediately. I have to travel on this path. Now what's in this cave over here? So I have to climb off my bike and before I can actually get in front of this cave. And I wonder if any of my Pokemon have strength. There's strength. Okay, let's give it to Machop. Now which attack should I forget? Low Sweep looks like the best one, even though Low Sweep is quite a good attack. It is not like I'm going to use Machop very often in battle. He is a HM mule and the only way he's going to be used in battle is if he is the only one left. Luckily I managed to run away from that Zubat, because Zubat is quite a problem for us. Ah, we found an aerial ace. Now that might be a very useful attack. But we will use that later on. And now we can clear up this path, which means that we are now able to traverse this route over here. And I've clearly already been over here. But now we're being attacked by another Zubat. Let's run away again. I wonder where my there's a repel, and I have 11 of them, so it might keep for a while, a few steps at least. Ah, that breeder just looked at me like I owed her some money. Damn, this repel runs out quickly. Now let's see if I can get to that item over there without screwing everything up. Damn, I screwed it up. No, I don't want to use another repel, it's not necessary right this second. I wonder, okay, yeah. Getting off does help me a bit. Special attack. X special attack. Ah, there's the other item I saw, right behind that bench over there. I've decided to use the roller skates for now. It's not that it's faster or even more controllable. I do struggle a bit more with these, but super potion. The bike makes it difficult for me to get into buildings, unless it sucks you in like the other one did. There's a Lappa berry. I wonder what the Lappa berry does. Of course I'm not going to be looking at it. And now I'm fighting this psychic trainer over here, Psychic Robert, with his Solosis. A bite should do quite well, I think. I don't have a bite, I have a Shadow Claw. That'll also work quite well. And it does, takes him out in a single attack. So what do we do next? Okay, my chop grows to level 20. Now, some of you may have realized by now that I have neglected to find my other Pokemon that I could have gotten in an earlier route. Okay, here's Mr. Red again. Wonder what he wants. Okay, so he wants to fight and he uses a Houndour. So Quilladin is probably not the best Pokemon to use because Rollout is going to take a few turns to build up. But Missile might work well, but I'm going for Rollout. How on earth did Rollout take out the Houndour in a single attack? Or in a single incident, I mean. Because if you get 5 Rollouts, that is still a single attack. Monferno grows to level 26 and wants to learn the move Faint. Is that actually a good move for Monferno to know? I think not. The Golbat is next. Let's keep going. Your rollout is rolling in any case, so you may as well keep going with it. This Golbat is quite strong because it didn't take him out in a single attack. And the rollout still keeps going, so that's the third incident of this rollout that has hit, which means if he has another Pokemon, that's probably going to be a one-hit KO. Seeing as rollout builds with each incident, but he doesn't have another Pokemon, so that is useless, or irrelevant actually, not really useless, it's just irrelevant. Okay, now you can leave so I can go on. Okay, go on now. I want to do some searching in this area, I think. I'm fairly certain that in this area is my next Pokemon. But it's not him, because he is a flying psychic type. As they go, this is not a weak Pokemon by any means. I don't really have a plan to use it, or even a theme that I can use it in. Okay, Electric. Quilladin is still a very good choice against Electric, even though I'm still going to be using Rollout. But he avoids the attack and does a spark against me, which hardly does any damage but does paralyze me, which is bloody irritating. And he goes for a howl that raises his attack power. The first instance of my rollout did about half of his HP. Now okay, I don't get to do another rollout because I get fully paralyzed. And he goes for a Leer. Now I have to redo the whole rollout story again because of the bloody paralysis, and I still don't get to take out the Electric in a single attack. His attack rises, and I finally managed to hit 2 rollouts in a row. Now I wonder if Quilladin will be able to hit another rollout, seeing as he is already going, so the third instance of this rollout will be quite nice. It might do quite well against this Krogunk, but I thought that the paralysis hit again, but it didn't, and I got to take out this Krogunk. That worked quite well. Defeated this lady over here, and she is so lucky she's wearing that pants, because that would have been a beautiful view if she was wearing a skirt. I think I should go heal up before I try anything again. Now if I had a flyer, I could have just flown to the Pokemon Center and healed up and not need to do all of this searching over here. Here we have the Pokemon Center. And that is that, we are healed up. Now we have to go all the way. Oh come on, I wasn't intending to go in there. Why does that bloody building suck me in all the time? Anyway, now we can, not in these bushes, maybe these bushes. There's a rock I can move, but I'm not doing it just this moment. Snubble. I don't really have a good place to use Snubble as well. I like the design, and I like the fact that he's now a fairy type. I used it a long time ago when it was still just a normal type. It might be a much better Pokemon now that it's a fairy type. And here we have our next Pokemon. If I can manage to catch it, that is. What shall I use? Is Needle Arms too strong? Will Pinmissile hit too many times? These are the questions that plague me when I'm trying to catch a Pokemon. Luckily Pinmissile doesn't do all that much damage, even though I do get a critical hit. and it does hit 3 times. And he goes for his signature move, which does quite a bit of damage against me. Wonder how much damage Needle Arm will do. And that at least brings him into the healer. He goes for a bloody roost. The bastard. Dude, I'm trying to weaken you so I can bloody catch you. That opens the door so I can use another Needle Arm. He's going to definitely take me out in the near future if he keeps doing that. That was close. It almost bloody fainted over there. I almost had a heart attack. Which ball should I use? I only have one great ball. Now don't just break out of that. I did a lot of effort to get you. And I've captured the Howlucha. Finally we get Howlucha, our third member of the team. My chop grows to level 21. There's Howlucha's details over there, fighting and flying. I will not be giving him a nickname. Of course not. I think I should put him up front so he can train up a bit, and I should heal him up as much as possible. Yeah, of course I wanted to use a repel. Anyway, this is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Please consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a like and sharing it with your friends. Thank you and goodbye.